Leah and Leo's Easter. Leah, Leo, and their friends had been happy to study since Bob the Rabbit came to school. He had a large cage with food, games, and a soft bed where he spent every day. The students brought him delicious carrots and greeted him every morning. On weekends, he felt lonely because there were no children to play. All the children wanted Bob as a pet. Leah and Leo thought that Bob was a good friend and visited him with delicious dishes, which were his favorites. They also wanted to take him home, but Bob said, "Whoever is destined to be my owner will know it at the right time." Leah wanted to be the chosen one, but Bob wisely answered, "Be patient, Leah. Don't forget that you and I will always be best friends." Days before Easter, the principal invited the students to participate in a game organized by her, the teachers, and Bob. Everyone was very excited. Participants ran to Bob's cage, who was standing on two legs and had two boxes by his sides. The principal let him out of his cage to explain the rules of the game. Then Bob picked up a megaphone and with the most mysterious voice he could come up after many days of rehearsal, he began to say, "Good morning, my dear friends. I hope you're very happy for having dared to participate in my great game that consists of finding the Easter eggs that are hidden by the school." The rabbit uncovered the first box and everyone saw many colored eggs. Then he opened the other box and inside they all saw a larger egg. It was red with yellow, green, and blue decorations, which all seemed like a wonderful egg. Then Bob kept saying, "But there is another more important prize. Whoever manages to find the egg of the 4 colors will have a special surprise. Take a good look at it, because there's only one egg like this. See you tomorrow, and may the best win." All the children returned to their homes very excited. They talked about their strategies to find the eggs, and above all, they wanted to know what the special prize was. Leah and Leo were not the exception. They encouraged each other. Leah and Leo decided to search for the Easter eggs together because she was the smallest of the group. The next day, Leah and Leo got up very early and changed as fast as they could. They arrived at school several minutes earlier than usual, and the teachers who met them at the door handed them their baskets. When the doorbell rang, the principal started the game. Leah and Leo searched all corners of the school and they were able to find the eggs. In the children's games, behind the blackboard, under Leah's teacher's desk, among the lockers of the older students, mixed between the balls and in the bookshelf. Leah carried the basket very carefully, while Leo searched for the eggs in the highest places. Bob wandered around to check that no one cheated, and he was heard saying several times, "Hey you, leave that egg in the basket. It is not yours." The baskets were full and heavy, but there was no trace of the large colored egg that Bob showed the day before. Suddenly, among so many people searching at the same time, Leah separated from Leo and did not know where she could find him. Without realizing it, she returned to the game area where they had been before and no one was there. She was about to return with the others when all of a sudden, in the distance, in the highest part of the playhouse, Leah saw the great 4-colored egg. She ran as fast as she could and jumped so she could climb onto the roof to grab it. When she was at the top of the house, she grabbed the egg with lots of effort and tried to get down. She squeezed her eyes shut and jumped off. She fell to the ground and started walking with the egg in her hands. Leo realized that his sister was not there, and he returned to look for her. Leah went out to the largest patio, and when she saw Leo, she began to shout, "Leo, Leo, I have it! Here it is!" Leo ran to meet her, and together they went to look for the principal, who was watching what had happened. Bob smiled and started clapping. Then one of the teachers announced that the game was over and everyone had to line up to count the eggs in each basket. All the school teachers counted the eggs one by one in each basket, and after a few minutes, there was a winner. Santiago, a 7-year-old boy who was Leo's classmate, had won a magic game and roller skates. Then they called Leah up front and announced her as the winner of the special award. Bob picked up the megaphone and with a voice of great joy, he said, "Little Leah, you did it! The special prize is me!" All the children applauded loudly. Leah and Bob hugged each other and took the rabbit home, where they welcomed him with great affection. And his friends visited him to play. Leah, Leo, and Bob enjoyed remembering how Bob the Easter Bunny became their best friend.